Nick, 25 snaps? Is that all you had? I mean, what's it feel like to only play that many snaps and have an extra day?
Yeah, definitely took advantage of that. Kind of got our legs back a little bit. Kind of got a little rest, spent some time doing some things outside of football, family, friends. Put my dog a little bit, so just refreshing the mind a little bit. But we also got a lot of football out to play, a lot of things to improve on. Even with 0 points, there's things you can improve on. So I was working on those things this week.
What's it like watching a game where you had 30 overall plays, and even Chris said after the game, I'm feeling pretty nice about it. It's like,
Yeah.
But what's it like when you have little to really review from a previous game going to the next one?
Yeah, it's always learning curves, man. There's some communication things, things you can go here and there, especially in my position. There's a lot of noise when I'm out there on defense, so I'm learning when not to make a check or making a bad check or just making things in a timely manner. Things you can always improve on throughout the week, but obviously we didn't play that many snaps, so playing around real fresh. So energy and effort definitely was one of the things we're working on.
Nick, you guys have faced a lot of backs this year against other teams that have almost production. I guess why has this team been so good against the run, especially against the elite running backs?
Yeah, so that's for our D-line. I think they do a great job of taking on blocks for us, putting two hands on guys and getting us run-throughs. I took advantage of those early in the game, but also just the coaches putting a great scheme together. I'm taking away what they want to do best, make them do the second and third thing, and then after that, we're just flying around production at the ball. We're just trying to have fun. I think we got me, Leo, and Drew. We're trying to fight to the football, so see who gets there first, and that's kind of our mindset every play.
What stands out about Washington in your mind?
Yeah, what stands out is about the offensive tackles obviously been playing great for them. They do a great job to get their pass catchers back. So it's going to be a boost, added boost to those guys, and the running backs are doing great this year. One's averaging 5.3, I think, per carry. I think another one averaging, I think, 4.2 or something like that. So yeah, some big challenge for us up front. Stop the run early, give them favorable downs for us, and take out the quarterback.
Nick, you've been able to play from in front the last couple of weeks. How much the offense has really been going? How much does that help you guys when, how much does that make them one-dimensional when they got to start chasing a point total?
Yeah, obviously the last couple of weeks has been a lot of that. To run teams early and then getting to the later half of the game, having to pass the ball a little bit to score points. So obviously it helps us a lot. I just joke around with those guys, just don't score in 3 minutes and keep the 8-minute, 9-minute drives out there so we're always fresh. But yeah, man, scoring points, man, I think it's giving us a lot of juice on offense and defense, and also special teams, and giving the crowd a little juice too. So we're pumping those guys up, put the ball in the end zone, baby, and we're gonna have good games.
What do you prepare for with Mariota? I mean, it's a little different look than Daniels maybe, but he's still someone who's gotten it done at times.
Yeah, they do a great job of keeping the offense kind of similar in things that they do. Mariota runs the ball a little bit more, kind of with his legs a little bit, but overall, kind of come in with the offense, their scheme, and things they want to attack us with. They kind of married with that a little bit. Obviously, James Daniels is a great player and great down the field throws and stuff, and but I just think they do something similar to both of those.
When was the last time I didn't check Mizzou,
Yeah.
but you were involved in a shutout?
Oh man, maybe a long time ago, maybe high school. It's been quite a while. Actually, it might have been my freshman year in college. One of those two. It's been a long time since I had that much production on defense and having less than 5 first downs and less than 100 yards. So it's definitely hard to do in this league. So you're gonna cherish that one for a while.
How unique is it for the defense to have to take on a backup? I know he's had games earlier this year, but how unique is that challenge?
Yeah, I think it's unique, especially when you don't know until right before the game. But you have a little bit of time to kind of scout a little bit. He played a couple games this year, played some games from last year. So you got some tape to kind of look at and just kind of figure out what he does best and kind of treat him as a regular quarterback.
Hey Nick, speaking of high school and college, we were talking to Patrick about his recruitment to Texas Tech. You came out of Texas high school football also.
Yeah.
What do you remember about your recruitment to Missouri? Is there anything you appreciate about how they?
Yeah, obviously I didn't have a lot of offers coming out, so I was kind of waiting around for a couple of schools, Kansas, Missouri, Louisiana Tech was kind of like my last 3 after Washington dropped me. So Mizzou offered me a little bit after, maybe 14, 15 days before signing day. So I remember just being ecstatic, took an official visit, kind of felt like home, and just wanted to play in the SEC, so kind of checked all the boxes off, and that's kind of my recruitment in a nutshell. Probably about 21 days long, I guess, picking up good schools, so yeah.
I've kind of thought this for a while. A lot of the players on your team who've been really good have had kind of similar stories than that.
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone on your team was a 5-star recruit and all that stuff. There are some guys. But you think that's kind of a mentality that has been around this group, that even though you've won Super Bowls and you're in the National Football League, that
Yeah.
still got a little bit of chip?
Yeah, I feel like it's a chip on the shoulder and also just a sense of humbleness. Guys never, you know what I'm saying, a lot of us didn't have everything coming out of high school or have it all together, or just wasn't highly talented guys. So I understand the team aspect of it. And yeah, I feel like that shows a lot of selfless guys trying to take things out for their own play a little bit, or they got better stats or chase things and put the team first. So I definitely see that.
Nick, are you a guy that, do you look at the standings? Are you aware of where you guys are in the standings at all?
And not really. There's a lot of football to play. We're just trying to win a game every week.
So if I asked you right now, are you in or out of the playoffs if they were today? Do you know?
I'm pretty sure we're out. Kind of a mindset. We never played very well the first couple weeks, so yeah, I'm pretty sure we're out. But just taking week by week.
Nick, you've seen Leo Chenal from the very beginning of his professional career.
Yeah.
He's asked to do a lot of different things. In your mind, where has he progressed the most?
Yeah, he's always been a great at the run defense. Honestly, his best thing he's probably done the last 2 years is communication, the IQ of the game, learning things around him, things that are happening. There's things that linebackers we can alert each other to. You can kind of see him kind of doing that a lot, and also just evolving in terms of being a D lineman a little bit. He's done this a little bit more rushing, a little bit this year, and a little bit last year, but more this year. So adding that to his toolbox, and he's executing at a high level with that.
I think one of the things that you got to do was rest, but then the backups got to play. How much
Yeah.
fun was it to be up there on the sideline watching Jack and Cooper
Yeah.
go out there and kind of make plays?
Yeah, for those guys that didn't get a lot of reps throughout the week and able to go out there and execute the game plan. Obviously, last time the twos came in versus the Ravens, the touchdown was given up, and they kind of took that to heart. So they definitely was proud of them to go out there and have the success they had, keeping them from getting a couple first downs and keeping them at the end zone. So it's definitely super cool to see those guys that don't get a lot of credit but do a lot for us throughout the week. I get a chance to go out there and sign on Sundays for sure.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nick.